Everybody, how are you? I'm so excited because guess what? We are doing my favorite makeup that I just have done for tons and tons of years. So, my favorite makeup is contouring. That is my favorite part of doing makeup. So, first we have to put our face on. So, always remember you want to use a face primer. Make sure that you have a moisturizer on your face, which I already just did. And we're going to use a little bit of our face primer and we're going to rub it in. And you have to leave the face primer on your face for at least a minute, okay? Because you want it to seep into your skin and put a barrier or a layer on top of your skin and prepare your skin for your concealer, your foundation, whatever the case may be. All right. Some people don't use foundation. Some people don't use concealer. It's all personal preference, guys. It's whatever you really need for your skin. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to use our eye. Wow. My husband was just showing me a house for sale.
13 acres, horse barn, but room
How
for
much?
three horses, AC heat, tap 8-run dog kennel,
Oh,
workshop, 10-acre horse enclosure, 285.
that's it? You should call. Sorry, guys. I'm like talking to you and I'm talking to him at the same time.
Castalia, Casta.
Please call it. Please call it. Maybe we can go over the weekend and look at it. Please call, please call, please call.
I mean, that's crazy.
Please call. Okay, so we just did our eye primer and I put it on my lips as well because what that does is it makes it tacky and your lipstick will stay on longer. Your lip liner will stay on longer. Eye primer is great because if you have the little veins on your eyes or an uneven skin tone on your eyelids, it makes it all one shade. As well as you will not have any fallout onto your cheeks from any of the cheap makeup that you might be using. Maybelline, L'Oreal, Elf, those kind of makeup. Those makeups are not meant to be professionally used, okay? So they sell it for a lot of money, but you know what? You're not getting any benefits. It contains alcohol. Our products right now are all mineral based. They're hypoallergenic, not tested on animals. They are gluten free. They are paraben free. So I'm telling you, we have the best ingredients in our products. Okay. Okay. Make the appointment and we are going to go and we're going to be using some of our BB cream as well as some of our Touch Mineral Foundation. All of our makeup products are mineral based. So, meaning it's going to separate like oil and vinegar. So you want to make sure that you shake it up. We're going to use the color Chiffon, which I'm going to put on my brush right now. And then I'm going to use some of the color Caramel. And that color I'm going to put on a little bit. And we are just going to go and pop it on our face, okay? It does not look like it's the right color, but trust me, it is. Also, what you can do is you can take some rose water, spray it on your brush. It'll make your foundation or your BB cream go on just as smooth as butter. Make it go on nice and smooth, nice and even. You won't have to tug at your skin. So let's just get it going, girls. Let's get it going. Everybody is beautiful. I don't care what you say or what you think. We all have an inner beauty that is transformed to the outside, okay? So if you think that you have beautiful eyes, that's what you're going to accentuate. If you think that you have beautiful lips, that's what you're going to accentuate. No matter what, everybody is beautiful in their own way. So please remember that. And all that makeup does, it enhances our beauty from within. It does not make us more beautiful. It just enhances our beauty. So I hope you all really, really believe that and remember that. Okay? Because without makeup, I have taken before and after pictures, and you can look on my Facebook page of before and after pictures of me. Now, I can say without a doubt, with makeup, I am much more beautiful than without makeup. But you know what? Without makeup, I'm still me. I'm still me. So I still feel that I am beautiful. I just am not wearing makeup. I'm not wearing the facade or that veil of makeup that makes things pop out. All right, so this is what we did. We just put this on. Now, with the BB cream, it's a tinted moisturizer, girls. So the tinted moisturizer does not have full coverage. That's why I mixed it with our Mineral Touch liquid foundation, or what we call it, Photoshop in a bottle. Um, if you really want more coverage, you can add our concealer, and that's just about what I'm ready to do now, and I'm going to show you a little trick of the trade, okay? Anybody that's over the age of 40 that has dark circles under their eyes, they have wrinkles, they have bags, you're going to take a moisturizer. I'm using our Daily Divine Moisturizer, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to put it on my fingers, and we are just going to pat it underneath our eyes, all right? Just pat it in and let it set for a second. All right? You're going to do this 2 to 3 times because you want as much moisture under your eyes as you can get. All right? This is going to solve a world of problems, and you're going to thank me afterwards. Trust me. All right, there's the first coat. It's seeped in pretty good, right? Take a little bit more, and we're going to pat it in again. Pat it in. All the way under our eyes, all the way across. And we're going to let that seep in. Let it seep in. So what I do, sometimes I'll turn my fan on. I just turned it on. This way it dries a little bit quicker rather than wasting your time. You're going to put at least 3 to 4 coats on. I'll put one more coat, and you can, on your own time, take your time with this and just put as many coats on as you can. Because this is the key. This is the key to having no dark circles, no wrinkles, no bags, no caking of your makeup, and no crepiness. As we get older, girls, we know we get the crepiness, right? So we don't want any more crepe than we already have. Unless it's a crepe for breakfast, then it's okay. All right. So once you do that, now you're going to get your concealer. And you're going to take your concealer and you're going to find a brush, a fairly big brush. I would say this one's probably pretty good. I'm going to use this one, okay? So it's about that big. It's not too big and it's not too small. I'm going to pour some of my concealer onto my brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat it like this. All right? And we're going to come down and we're going to make it like a triangle. Same thing with that. Same thing with our other eye. And go like this. Now, one thing you don't want to do is you do not want to come... I'm sorry, I have an itch in my eye right now. What you don't want to do is you do not want to come near your waterline. You want to stay away from your waterline, and you just want to pat this in. Just pat it all in. Not near your waterline, and just go all around. Pat, pat, pat. Same thing with this. Pat, pat, pat. Because you don't want to pull it because we just put the moisturizer. So you don't want to pull the moisturizer off of your face. So that's why you want to just tap it in. Okay, keep tapping it away. And you want to tap it to the point. Now I'm just going to, for time's sake, I'm going to use my bigger brush. And I'm just going to go like this and I'm going to pat it all in. Alright, same thing with this. Just pat it in. I go up my nose, around my nose. Wherever you have red, you can go about above your eyebrows, because sometimes I have red above my eyebrows. And you just want to spread it out along your whole face. Now what that's going to do is you won't have to put anything else on your face. It blends in your face. It highlights your face to where you look younger right off the bat. Alright? When you're done with this, make sure that you have it all blended in. I have a little gacky in my eye. Excuse me. And make sure that you have it all patted in, right? All the way around. All the way around. Now, the key to the key to the key is, let me shut my fan, our Behold Transplanting Translucent Powder. Okay? It's clear. It's a powder. What you're going to do is you're going to open it and you're going to take one of your fluffy brushes and you're going to dip it in. Now you can see the white on there, right? We're going to tap it out. We don't want a lot of powder. Now, you're just going to go in here and you're just going to press it down. Press it down, press it down. And you're just going to keep doing that all over your eye. I do the top of my eye as well, okay? And you're just going to start stippling it. Same thing with your other eye. Make sure that you tap it out. And you're just going to go like this. A lot of people will call this baking, but it's not really baking because we have a lot of moisturizer on our under eye, right? A lot of moisturizer. So it's just adhering to that moisturizer, adhering to that concealer, and it is going to lock it in where you're not going to have any creases, no crepiness, okay? And you just want to keep going over it nice and gentle. And we can go wherever else we put it. And let me do the other side one more time. Right under here. And down. And above our eye. And around. Okay? Now you can do your whole face because you already put your foundation on. Stipple around your whole face if you want to. And then that's really like baking it in a little bit. So you can do that. And then you leave it on for a little bit, and then everywhere else except for under your eye, you can brush it away if it's too powdery. But usually at that point, once you get enough off of your brush, it won't be too powdery, so you can just deal with it on your face and not have to brush it away. Coffee time! All right. So, since I am not going to be doing anything really with my eyes, I wanted to show you basically the contouring. Let me just wipe my nose. We're going to do just basic contouring. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and put some of our Epic Mascara on, just so my eyes look done. And let me tell you, it is amazing. Even look at my eyes now, and I'm going to show you with the Epic Mascara what this does. Okay, here we go. We're just going to zigzag it from the base of our lashes to the tips. Make sure everything is separated, and we leave it alone. Same thing with the other first coat. Zigzag it all the way up. Let me get on this side. And one coat, and you're good. All right, I'm going to do the bottoms. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Epic Mascara is the best. Now, this is normally, I'm going to tell you right now, this is normally how I would go out of my house. This is how I go out of my house. If I don't have to go and do my makeup videos, or I don't have conference calls or anything like that with any of my clients, this is what I do. I'm not a big makeup person. You don't have to be a big makeup person to be an expert with makeup. All right? Just remember that. I just got a little bit underneath, so I just want to fix that. Okay, second coat is going to go from the middle of your lashes to the top. Here we go. I mean, it truly is amazing how long you can get your lashes with just Epic Mascara, guys. I use the Epic Mascara every single day. But I'll tell you right now, my lashes were never this long until I started using the Unique Lash Serum. And the Unique Lash Serum you put on before you go to bed every single night. And I did it on my brows because I never had brows. I did it on my brows and I did it on my lashes. And I took a before and after picture 1 month. And I was regimented. I did it every single night. The lash serum on my lashes and on my eyebrows, and you can't even imagine the length. I had baby lashes. Look at my lashes now, girls. Look at this. I mean, it's really unbelievable, I have to tell you. And who needs falsies when you have lashes like this? When you have lashes like this, you don't need falsies, girls. I mean, I can keep going and keep going and keep going, but I wear glasses. So the longer I make my lashes, the more of a chance of them hitting my lenses of my glasses. So I can't really go too long. But I'm going to go long just to show you what this magic potion of mascara does. It is the only mascara in the world designed and formulated to not only elongate your lashes, to condition them, to strengthen them, and the only mascara in the world that curls your lashes. See this contraption? This thing right here? Get rid of it because it is doing nothing but damaging your lashes, girls. So get rid of it, all right? I just keep it out to show everybody what it looks like because when I say an eyelash curler, half of you don't even know what it is. A lot of you do because you use it every single day. And you're like, I can't get rid of that. Oh my God, my lashes will never curl. Trust me, girls, they will curl. They will curl. All right, so that's good enough, right? Look at my lashes. I mean, really, look. I mean, I can't even. It just drives me crazy when people are like, oh, I don't have long lashes. Look at this. All right, I'm going to do my brows just very lightly with the light color of our brow palette, just because I want to show you, just to fill in my brows. I'm not making them dark. I'm using the lighter shade of my brow palette and just going over my brows very lightly because my hair is kind of like two-tone right now, only because I need to get it done. But you see, I just did it very lightly on my brows, and that looks fine. You don't always have to go super dark. You don't have to make them look like they were painted on. You just have to go and fill in the little gaps that you have. All right? So there is our eyes. That's all I'm doing with my eyes. Now we're going to go into the contouring part of it. All right? Now the contouring is, in the beginning, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is so hard. It's not hard, girls. As long as you listen to me, you will do fine. Let me get my contouring sticks out. If I can find them. And I should have already had them out. But silly me. Guess what? I didn't have them out. All right. I'm going to use a couple of different kinds of contouring sticks. So this way you can choose what you want to do. We have something called the duet sticks, okay? The white color side, that's your light color, that's your highlighter. And then the other side is the dark. We have it in light, medium, dark, and deep. So depending upon how dark you really want your contour and the color of your skin, the shading of your skin, that's really what you're going to depend. I can use medium and I can use dark. It's not really that big of a difference. So right now I'm going to use the dark and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. So we're going to do dots today because dots are easier. So we're going to go dots, dots, dots. Our dots are going to go from the top of our ear to the corner of our eye. See all these dots? Dot, dot, dot. Same thing here. Dot, 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 dot. All right. Then we're going to go under here. Dot, 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 dot. Okay? We're going to do dots down the side of our nose. Okay? Right here, down the side of your nose. All right? Dot going straight down like this. So you have it coming from your nose, right down under your nose, and then you have it this way under your chin. Then you're going to do dots up here. Dot. I usually do commas down. Comma, comma, comma. Same here, comma, 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 comma. Okay? Then under here, you really can't see dots. So I just go one little line here, one little line here, and one little line here. Because as you get older, you start getting jowls. For those of you who have double chins, this will give the illusion of not having a double chin at all. All right? That's it. That's all you do for your dark. Now you're going to go to your light. I'm going to use this because sometimes it's just easier for me to show you. So you're going to go down the middle of your nose. Okay? You're going to do dots underneath your eyes. Come down your nose and then follow it up like a triangle. Come down the side of your nose, up to the corner of your eye, and back in to a triangle. And you're just going to actually color in that a little bit. Then you're going to do your Cupid's bow, which is right here. Just one dot right there. All right. Then you're going to go and you're going to go underneath here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, because you want this line right here to be sharp. So with the white going underneath it, that's what's going to keep that line sharp. All right. And then I do one right here, and one right here. And that's it. That is your contour. That is all your contour that you are going to need. So you wait for it to dry and reach your body temperature. That's the first thing that you want done. Okay? You do not want to go and start blending it all and making a mess of it if it's too liquidy. So you want it to dry a little on your face. And I'm just going to go like this. With the stick, they'll dry quick. With the liquid, it takes a couple seconds. So let's just wait a minute. Now, what you can do is you can use a brush. You can use a blending bud if you want to use a blending bud, or a sponge, or whatever you want to use, whatever makes you feel more comfortable, you can use it. I use my contouring brush a lot of the time because it's just easier for me. First thing you want to do is you want to just start blending in that by your cheek. The dark first, okay? Just up and down like that. Simple. Same thing with this one. Just connect the dots up and down. Okay? It's very easy, girls. Under here, connect the dots. Right? So far, so good, right? Up here, we're just going to go around in circles and connect the dots all the way along our hairline until we reach this part, and then just connect it. Same thing up here. Just go around in little circles, connect the dots until you get to here. All right? Then underneath here, we're just going to follow that jawline all the way around, because this is where we want to hide our double chin. And then you want to come down. Why are we coming down? Because we don't want to look like Mrs. Patty Cake. We want to make sure that our neck matches our face. Okay, so you want to come down, even if you have to move your necklace, and just make sure that it all blends in, that this is all blended in. That's it. We're done with the dark color. Now is a piece of cake. Now all you have to do is the light color, and the light color, I usually use a brush. Oop. I use a brush like this, and all you do is just connect the dots. Connect the dots. Come down here, connect the dots. Oh, we forgot to do it down the nose. Sorry, girls. I'm going to come around here. Come back up. Come around. Come back up. And come back down. Okay. Let me fix this part right here. We're going to go and connect the dots going down the side of our nose, which we forgot to do. And over here. And over here. Right? Now we can fix it. Let's go up. Okay, we got over here. Let's do down here. All right. Over here now, remember, you want that line to be sharp, so watch. See how sharp I'm making this line? I'm just bringing this up and down, closer and closer to that line. Start down here, bring it closer and closer to that line. You want a little bit of lightness on your chin. So you can put a little lightness on your chin. And then I take my sponge. I don't wet it. A lot of people wet it. But I usually don't wet my sponge. I don't know why. It's just something that I don't do. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go back to your contouring sponge, your contouring brush, and you just want to make sure that that line is super straight, and you want to come around with it like this. I call it a backwards C. To you, it's probably a C, but on the other side, maybe it's a backwards C. All right, you're going to come like this, and you're going to come around. Because what that's going to do is that's going to give you an area, that little hollow spot, that's where you're going to be putting your blush. So, now, if for any reason you have a very long nose like I have, what you do is you take your contour, and you're going to make a little line right here. A little right here. Where's my doggies? Where's Brooklyn? And I'm going to come right across my nose right here. What that's going to do is it's going to give you the illusion of a little button nose. All right, so we want a little button though. So we're just going to go in here and we're going to tap around and just tap it in. Oh, that's you. I thought that was Brooklyn. Okay, so that's going to give you the illusion of a smaller nose. Not like, you know, big, fat, long Italian nose that we got. All right, so we're going to do both sides. If you don't have enough, always add some more because this side right here is a little bit lighter than the other side. So you're going to go like this. Excuse me? I'm on YouTube right now. Okay, so we're going to come around. I have my YouTube channel. I hope everybody's subscribing to my YouTube channel. And we're going to be doing Instagram as soon as I can figure out how to do Instagram. As soon as I can figure it out, we'll do it. I promise. Because you know what? Not a lot of presenters are on YouTube and not a lot are on Instagram. So I want to be one of the first that are getting on there, getting my name out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. All right, so let's get the brush, the blush. And we're just going to go and we're going to put a little bit of blush right on the apples of our cheeks. And we're going to bring it right up to our temple.
What else do we need?
Cheeks to the temple. Right here and come up. Right here and come up. All right. Underneath here I sometimes do. I bring it up above my eyebrows. And I just blush it in. Blush should not be a straight line, girls. It's got to be like you're flush, like you're in love, right? When you're first in love or you're embarrassed. That's what you're supposed to do. Now I'm using a darker color, and I'm just going to go on the bottom part of my cheekbone just to make my cheekbones appear a lot higher. All right, here we go. Bottom part of the cheekbone, pat it in. Now, we also want to go on both sides of our jiggle. I call it a jiggle. Both sides of our throat or our larynx or whatever you call it. Because when you're flush, you're not just flush on your face. You're flush on your neck, right? On your décolleté sometimes because you're embarrassed or whatever the case may be. All right? So there we go. That's done with that. Now, all we have to do is take either our Behold setting spray or we could take our powder again. I'm going to use the powder and then I'm going to use the setting spray. And we're just going to stipple this in so everything blends together. And you'll look like you have high cheekbones. You'll look like you are ready for a day out. You don't look overdone, right? Make sure you get underneath here because remember, that's where we just did. We don't want to rub under there. We want to pat. All right, and then all I do, this is it, girls. I'm going to tell you the trick of the trade from me, from Enhanced Beauty by Day. All right, where is it? Let me find it, and then I'll tell you. Okay, here you go. This is the color Proper, and we use this in Unique, okay? And it is an eyeliner. I'm not using it as an eyeliner because I told you, I'm only using the mascara and a little bit on my brows. That's it. I'm going to use this as a lip liner. So here we go. Do you hear that? That's my stomach growling. Sorry, girls. Sorry. Thank you, babe. Okay. I have no makeup on my eyes other than mascara, girls. I just did my lips. We just lined them. And all I'm going to do is I am just going to get, I don't know, let me see what color this is. This is our a la mode. Watch. I'm just going to put it on my lips. There you go. My lips are done. My lips are done. Simple as that. So we got our face done. We did our eyes. We did our brows. I mean, that's it. What do you think, guys? What you can do is, like I said, you can take your Behold setting spray. Spray it on. That will set your makeup for the rest of the day. You will never have to touch your makeup. Not that I have a lot on to begin with, but this is a perfect contour for a daytime look. For a nighttime look, you can go a lot darker. but I think it's perfect. So I will see you again tomorrow. And I think we're going to do something with our lips and maybe our brows tomorrow. So please, if you're watching me, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern Time, on my Facebook page, Dianne Watson, Dianne with two N's, Dianne Watson, 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern Time, and that is when I go live on Facebook. So hopefully you will all see me then. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.